420 at the Grafton On Sunset in LA, and today we're joined with a musician from across the pond, Johnny Lucas.
Hey!
Hey! Hello.
Welcome!
Hello, America!
Thanks for joining us today.
Absolute pleasure.
We're drinking some cocktails. I believe you're drinking this Oliver Spicy Twist, which has tequila in it, and we're drinking what's called the Basilwood.
The Basilwood.
But he had no idea what I was talking about when we were ordering this, right?
Well, we don't have basil in England. We call it basil.
So the Basilwood, I guess, I suppose.
Basil, yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, how are you enjoying sunny LA?
I'm absolutely loving it here. The sun's out constantly. Everyone's in an amazing mood.
Yeah.
I mean, you're both smiling. With
Happy place.
beautiful smile. And it's hard to come by that sort of thing in England. So yeah, I'm loving it out here.
So I love the fact that you use loop pedals while performing. Tell us what inspired that.
About 3 years ago, when I started using the loop pedal, I was in bands prior to that, and often like the chemistry within bands is very tricky, and the loop pedal was the best way of me kind of recreating the sound of a band the best that I could to kind of keep it so that all I needed was me to do a gig. So yeah, basically can like layer up different parts of the song and then keep building it up and up and up so it sounds massive.
Ooh, I'll be happy being nobody else. Ooh, I'll be happy being.
Now, you just probably played one of the biggest gigs of your life. You played the Glastonbury Festival.
That's right, yeah.
It's giant. I mean, there's so many amazing artists on it. Was there someone that particular, a different artist or a band that you were like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm on this billing with this person?
Thomas Ian Nicholas, who I'm actually on tour with in America now, he flew over for that gig and we kind of shared a bill together.
So yeah, right now you're on tour with Tom and his band, Thomas Nichols Band. We all kind of know Tom because he was an actor. He was in American Pie, and you guys are playing the Viper Room together on August 6th, which is going to be a killer venue. Tell me how you guys kind of got hooked up.
It appears like he's basically the American version of me.
Okay.
So he came over to do a gig in London at the Enterprise, and I was supporting him at that, and we just kind of went out for a few beers afterwards. I was just like, hey, do you want to play Glastonbury? And he was like, yeah! So he flew over to that, and I was just like, mate, I'm well on board for doing like a US tour. And he kind of made that happen too. So, I'm supporting him at the Viper Rooms, and it's kind of got this classic sort of UK US exchange across.
So it is a bit of a bromance. I like it.
Yeah, it's a bromance.
So because you've played obviously overseas in the UK and here, what's the biggest difference between the fans and the crowd?
In the US, there's a different vibe because everyone's a lot more happy. Like my music's a bit more positive, and it seems like people are ready to kind of hear it here a bit more. So it's had a really, really good response. And I've met some lovely US people such as yourself.
People are in the mood for it here.
Yeah, exactly. People kind of already want it before I've even played it.
Yeah.
So, whereas in England, I have to kind of go, right, come on guys, we're going to do some happy music. And they're always like, oh.
And you're used to kind of being silly on stage. I mean, you came out with snorkels and flippers once, right?
Exactly, yeah. So I just had my single recorded called Lilo, and basically I had to think of a concept for the idea of the video, and I knew at that time that the Cannes Film Festival was on. And because I used to gig quite regularly around there, I've got quite a lot of friends that kind of are all involved with like film and things like that. So I gave them a call and said, look, are you free next week? Like, I want to come and I want to walk the Cannes Promenade in snorkel and flippers. And they were just like, what? Why would you do that? I'm just like, because it'll be funny. It definitely turned a lot of heads to see a bloke from the UK walking up and down the promenade in, that sort of attire.
They're hard to walk in, those flippers.
I know, they were, I had blisters at the end of it. It was you've got to put fashion first though before comfort.
If anyone knows that, it's us.
Yeah, and speaking of fashion and must-have fashion items, what's your must-have items when you travel?
Well, I think this belt, I've had this belt for absolutely ages. In fact, let me show the camera. Yeah. Stand up. Always wear that with everything, and just because I've not been able to find another one that's got like, it's quite chunky, so I like that. And I'm loving this hat at the moment. And
you guys got a strong hat game going on.
Yeah, exactly. And then I've got a black shirt with some birds on it.
Nice.
Which is like, I always put that on for like the big gigs.
Yeah. Bird prints are in right now, so you're totally on trend.
I didn't even know that.
See?
Awesome.
More fashionable than you think.
Yeah.
So tell us about the EP that you're working on.
So the new EP is called If You Want To, and that's 4 tracks, and they're all produced by a guy called Fred Cox, who did like quite a lot of people back in the UK. And yeah, it's got a really good vibe to it. Great. I love the way it sounds. I'm so happy with it and can't wait to bring it out.
So we're gonna do a little bit of a speed round. So just pick one and go with it. All right. Whiskey versus vodka.
Whiskey.
Beatles versus Rolling Stones.
Beatles.
Blondes versus brunettes.
Blondes.
Oh, okay.
Dressed up or dressed down?
Dressed up.
Kate Middleton versus Kate Moss.
Kate Moss.
That's it. What's all we got for you? So be sure to check out Johnny Lucas's music. It's on SoundCloud right now. And if you're in LA, stop by the Grafton Hotel and ask for a cocktail. Cheers, man.
Cheers. Absolutely awesome.
Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low.